Hello, this is Ashi from Crafting with Ashi and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. It's this bright rainbow card, so it uses up scraps, which I think is really cool. And I just love how bright and cheerful it is, especially today when it's grey and yucky in Lincoln. So let me show you what I did. I have here a base of thick Whisper White, and then I've also got another piece of Whisper White, which is what we're going to mount all our little pieces of scrap on, and that's going to be the same size, just a quarter of an A4 sheet. And then I've got some scraps here of Real Red, Pumpkin Pie, Daffodil Delight, Pacific Point, Granny Apple Green, Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape, and these are just cut to different widths, and all we're going to do is start sticking. So let's get started. I'm just going to use Snail to stick these down in rainbow colour, and we might not use the full width of the cardstock. We'll just see where we go. And these are just scraps, so they're going to be different widths, different lengths. Some of them might not even be straight. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to remove my grid paper so I don't get any glue on it. And then all I'm going to do is line it up here in the corner and stick it down, and you can see. And then anything extra on the sides here I can just what's this name, trim off. But this piece I think is going to be a bit too wide, so I'm going to take my paper trimmer, and this is the new Stampin' Up paper trimmer and it's marvellous. I'm just going to put it in there and then cut it down. So I can see this piece might be a bit big as well, so well, I've got the trimmer out. Now if you have this problem that you can see here, my piece is too small that when I close it I can't keep hold of it, all you need to do is just take a piece of post-it note and put it down, and that will hold your piece of paper in place, and it will come off easily and it won't damage your piece of paper. So there's a tip for you. So let's put down this piece of pumpkin pie. I'm just going to bank it right up to the Real Red like that. Okay, and then next we're going to have some Daffodil Delight, I think. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there, and then what shall we use? I'm going to have some green next, which is this one here. This is Granny Apple Green. All this measure of food is making me hungry. And then I'm going to use actually the small strip here of Pacific Point. And if you've done like me and got glue on the other side, the great thing about Snail is you can just rub it off. And that's that, end of story. No harm done. No problems at all. And we're just going to again just butt it up to the paper we've got there already. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Put those two bits aside, and then we're going to have the end, these two, like that. So let's, if you want to make them all the same size, you can. It's your card, you can do what you like. You don't have to follow my rules. I don't really follow rules very well. I sing my own tune, I dance my own tune. If you tell me to do something, I'm more than likely going to not want to do it. I'm just someone who doesn't like to be told what to do. I don't mind I shouldn't really say that. I don't mind being told what to do. I don't like being told what to do for no good reason. I don't like doing things unless I can see there's a point and valid reason to it. I don't like to just follow rules blindly. That's a better way of saying it. Okay, so there we go. Isn't that bright and cheerful? I love it. Okay, so now you can see we have quite a bit of excess here on the side, so I'm just going to get my scissors and we're just going to cut all of this off. And then I've got some here along the top as well, so we're just going to cut that off as well. And then there's a little along the bottom here as well, so I'm just going to cut that off too. Okay, so get rid of these bits, and then that's what we've got. I really like that. It's just so bright and cheerful, and it's just so wonderful because it's using up your scraps. It's not like you're buying something or special paper. You're just making it yourself, using up what you've got, you know, so you're not wasting anything. I love it. I don't want to waste. We want to use up what we've got. We don't want stuff just to sit there and never be used. We want it to get used. We buy it to use it, so we need to use it rather than just letting it sit in our stash and never see the light of day. Okay, so there we have it. Love it. I really love it. Okay, so put that aside, bring in some scrap of Whisper White and do a bit of stamping. And this is the stamp set we're going to be using. I absolutely love this set. I love these big bold images. I think they're great. And we're going to be using today the one that says I can't thank you enough. And I'm going to be stamping that just in some memento. So get that nice and inked up. And that down, hold it for a few seconds and up. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be using these dies, and they go with the stamp set I just showed you, and they're called the Stitch So Sweetly, and we've used them before, but this time we're just going to use the top two here. Okay, and we're going to cut one piece here out of our Whisper White, and then we're going to use this to cut a little piece out of this foil sheet, which I didn't bring in before because it's very shiny and whoops, and the camera doesn't like it, so I'm just going to put that through the big shot and I'll be back. Okay, so I've cut out our two pieces, so now we're just going to stick our Sentimental silver foil, and of course because they're part of the same stamp die set they match perfectly. And then we're just going to pop this up on some dimensionals. So let me just get rid of all of these dimensional backings because before they get in the way and migrate somewhere. Okay, so I'm all skew. Now I'm a bit straighter, so I'm just going to put that in right there in the centre. Now you could just leave it at that and I think it looks super cute, but on my original I did use some rhinestones, and I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to use some of these first, and these are the holiday rhinestones, and I'm going to put one here, and then another one there. Like that. Now I'm not going to put any more on because I want you to tell me which do you like better, with these extra rhinestones or just with the two like that. Let me know in the description box below which do you think is nicer. These are the rhinestones I did use. I used the Noble Peacock rhinestones, which you get in those colours, and these are the holiday rhinestones, and then I did use some of our normal rhinestones as well. So we do have a lovely selection of rhinestones at the moment. But let me know, which do you like, A or B? A we made today, B I made before. Actually I think I like the one I made with you better, but you let me know. So thank you again for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any information about this project, it'll be on the blog on my website, and the links to my website and all my social media links are in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!